hit it. Just a rough ass.
Speaking of music, T-Pain says Usher telling him he fucked up music sent him into a 4-year depression.
Damn. He must have been his hero.
So, there's a lot.
Kanye came to me and said that. Yes.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Back in the day, not now.
There's a lot to unpack here.
I can't believe Batman.
Do you think T-Pain fucked up music?
No.
So then you don't think Usher was right for telling him he fucked up music?
From Usher's standpoint, yes. There's two different sides to this. Do I actually think he fucked up music? No. Because I don't believe that you fuck up music because you come with something different and it allows people that can't sing on your level to sing now. So put harmonic shit together.
Explain to the youngins what T-Pain is basically responsible for.
T-Pain is basically the creator of this entire era. Like all of the auto-tune shit, unless you want to go as far back as Parliament, but people didn't keep doing it, until 2000s, and they did it a little different.
Right.
There's more the Kanye style when Kanye was doing the fucking, when he would use the auto-tune.
Parliament and Roger and Zapp.
Yeah, I don't know Roger and Zapp. See, that's too far back for me. But
everybody get up, everybody, and Computer Love.
Okay, Computer Love, I know. I don't know that one. But no, T-Pain was known for auto-tune. Jay-Z came out with the DOA record, the Death of Auto-Tune, because he also felt similar to Usher, apparently, at the time. I remember T-Pain walking on stage during his Summer Jam set, and Jay-Z looking at him, because T-Pain walked out like, he ain't gonna perform in front of me. And Jay was like, this is anti-auto-tune, death of the ringtone. I was like, oh shit! Like this shit was
Unfortunately,
so hard.
It's not the death of the ringtone.
No.
Now, it's the evolution. The ringtone is evolved into TikTok music now.
Yeah, because it's definitely different. It's still there.
Like
it's still there, but
the
it's
music
different.
now is designed to only be heard in 15 or 30-second intervals for TikTok.
Yeah. I'm trying to make the dopest 15-second song ever
for Vine.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Well, that was 8 seconds. Vine was really short.
Yeah,
I'm working on the hottest 15-second song you ever heard.
So So the T-Pain argument against music, or the argument against T-Pain and music. Yeah, and I remember at the time being like, man, I fucking hate auto-tune. First off, it was everywhere. That was part of the problem. It was fucking ubiquitous. Secondly,
don't say ubiquitous.
Secondly,
do you do this on purpose? You do shit like this on purpose.
Yes, I have a large vocabulary on purpose. Damn me for learning to read.
Ubiquitous.
Damn you, literacy.
I can look. I understand placement and sentences and shit, so I understand what you were saying there. But honestly, what the fuck is ubiquitous? That might be one of the first times
all
I actually
over the place. All over the place. Everywhere.
I got it from the context, but I'm saying, like, who says ubiquitous?
Smart people. People not from Virginia.
Here you go with that bullshit again. Disrespect. I'm about to go live on Facebook. I'm going live on everything
the Kiss
today.
Your Cousin state. I don't know what the state actually is. In terms of, do you want to talk about this on the shit? Okay. So
keep going.
So in terms of T-Pain and his influence on music, I was not a fan at the time. Now, mind you, I didn't know what it would eventually morph into. I thought it would just fade away from existence like a whole bunch of other different fads did, but it continued and morphed into different fucking things. What is your perspective as an... Have you ever done auto-tune?
Yeah, I do it all the time. I did it on the record I played you earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't do it as blatantly. Like, I use it as a backing vocal.
Right. You don't do it. You don't do it throughout your shit to mask different, like...
So, Isolation Island, right? The first one I did when I was all super sappy and depressed, I used auto-tune a lot. People hated that project. Not everybody. Some people connected to it because they were in that exact same headspace and they were like, damn, I never heard a record of yours like this speaking to me this way, right? And for the people that understood it and understood what I was doing, they were like, damn, this is crazy. Because I killed the record. I still cleaned it and I made it shit sound great. But it was different. You know what I'm saying? They used to me with my rapidy rap shit, and I'm coming with this like harmonic from the soul. I'm hurting. Oh, God, listen to me. And they like, what the fuck is this? So they were like, yo, that's the worst shit you ever put out. Some people. And then other people were fucking with it. But what I do is I will use that shit as a backing vocal, or if I'm doing ad-libs, I'll throw it in there because it'll add a harmonic sound or something kind of interesting in the background. Or like on this one record, I'm rapping my ass off on the shit I played for you, but you ain't really get turned off by the backing vocal that was using auto-tune, because that backing vocal had a lot of auto-tune. But it doesn't detract from what I'm doing up front. You can still hear the lyrics, and as long as everything's clear and balanced a certain way, I don't mind using it. But I'm not like Future. Because Future basically did exactly what T-Pain did. He did the same shit, but Jay-Z fucks with Future. And these niggas fuck with Future heavy. Like, he is a street king. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at him as the misogynistic Christ, basically. He's that guy. Like,
do you feel like that was part of the problem with auto-tune, was the fact that people were using it so heavy-handed as opposed to treating it like a spice in a dish? They were treating it like the main dish.
Yeah, because it's addictive. It is addictive. Once you do it, you're like, oh shit, I can sing now. And then you're gonna do like 13 songs where you're singing like that, because it's tough not to. Lil Wayne was a victim of that shit. To this day, I don't know if he's changed his audio back to normal, so to say, because around the time he did Lollipop is when you started talking with that voice like this, and then he like that was a regular thing at that point when it got to that level. And I don't think he ever took it off. I think he just stayed with it because it was like, this is my voice now. You know, people are used to hearing me like this, and this is it now. But if you listen to his most popular records, it was prior to the auto-tune. He wasn't doing that at the time. So it's interesting. I don't think he had assumed that was going to be his tone originally, because if you listen to the Carter 3, he has Lollipop on there, and he's doing that, but it wasn't like heavy. Him and Kanye were doing that shit heavy. Kanye's been doing it for a long time, though. He's been like putting auto-tune in records randomly for a long time, but he does it more like I do it, where it's kind of like mixed in, and then occasionally he'll go crazy with it. I'm going to just auto-tune you to death on this one. So I don't mind it, but I think it's the way you do it, and if you're actually a good artist. Like Juice WRLD had auto-tune on that one song that was like super popular for him. I love that shit. That I still see your shadows in my room. That shit, I love that fucking record. I think that shit's hard as shit. My boy TJ hated it at first. He thought it was the worst record ever. And I told him, but you're not listening to what this nigga's saying. Like, he's spitting this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he heard it, it's kind of listening like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. I can connect to it enough where it doesn't sound like, you know what I mean? So I don't mind it, because I think it gives a lot more people an ability to tell a story with melody. But I also don't want to only hear that. I still think Ushers have a lane for sure, because that's a pure singer. Right. You don't need auto-tune. Right. But he did it on Oh My God. There's auto-tune all over that shit with will.i.am. Oh my God.
Well, you just answered your own question there with will.i.am.
Yeah, well, it's still there. I don't give a fuck. It's still
you answered your own question with will.i.am.
Don't be a hypocrite, because it's still everywhere.
Like that motherfucker, like...
I'm gonna let the beat drop.
I mean, to be fair, will.i.am did some damage to music too, so...
Don't do that.
He did.
Stop talking about will.i.am. What'd he do?
He made everything after Where Is the Love.
Where is the love?
Everything after Where Is the Love. Everything after that fucking JT collab that they did.
That shit was hard.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.